please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
The Honda CBR650F received a strange reception because the guys who bought it, they're super happy, but most people thought it was very expensive and therefore not a lot got sold. That though is the new one. That's 2018, new bodywork, this fantastic black color, LED headlights, minor changes to the engine, new suspension. Ooh, sounds promising, doesn't it?
It should, because if you close your eyes and imagine what a Japanese inline 4-cylinder should sound like as you ride, the CBR650F soundtrack plays in your head. There's a smooth roar that builds to a muted wail at redline which sounds glorious from the saddle. There's a distinctly civilized and sober personality up to 5000 RPM, after which the sound and vibration pattern changes to a slightly angrier note, and that is how it stays to the redline. It's a little more audible as well as personable than the 2017 model, this bike.
For 2018, the hardware inside hasn't changed much, but there's a new airbox and a new exhaust, and it makes quite the difference because there's only about 3 PS more. This is 89 PS now, but when you ride it, the first thing you notice is that Honda says the mid-range is stronger, but this CBR is now audible.
And it's quick too. It shoots past the 100 km/h mark in under 5 seconds. The challenge for you is to figure out how fast the bike actually goes. The CBR650F literally sneaks up to speed because the power is so linear. You never feel like it's going for it. You keep hearing it and feeling like you're just about to hit the meat of the power band, especially after you get past about 6500 RPM. There's a small buzz before that, but then it just goes and meets the red line. This is quick, but it's also subtle. On the flip side, if you ride with moderation and calm, the CBR650F's economy will surprise you. But as you do all this, what you will discover is that the area in which the 2018 model has really made a big leap forward is in the engine.
Let's talk about the suspension because that's really impressive. The SDBVs, they make this motorcycle absolutely plush and it's absorbing city roads in ways that it just shouldn't be able to do. I'm impressed. It's not like they have a lot of suspension travel though. It's not like you're going to take this thing off-road, but it just elevates the experience and makes you feel like this motorcycle will handle everything the world throws at it. That transforms it. I'm so happy.
So, that sweet sounding engine and lovely suspension is wrapped up in this mildly tweaked bodywork with that distinctive LED headlamp leading from the front. And this new matte black color looks extremely good to my eyes, and the quality of the paint is very good too. What Honda might have done better is the instrument cluster, which gets no update at all, and so the twin LCD display unit, well, it looks a little bare. The addition of small things like say a gear position indicator would have livened things up quite a lot. But these small changes aside, the Honda model update is a shrewd one. It makes small changes, but it makes them count.
For 2018, the Honda CBR650F definitely has clear strengths, and my favorite part is the suspension. Over the last couple of years, anytime you hear a Showa abbreviation, it's been a good one. Whether that's BPF, big piston forks, SFF, separate function forks, or this one, the SDBV or dual bending fork, they seem to have something special in them, and that makes the CBR so easy to ride, so composed and so stable. Unfortunately, at about 8.5 lakh rupees on-road Bombay, it's still an expensive motorcycle for the engine displacement. And it's still a little too gentle and a little too subtle, and not many people will like that in a new market like ours. But as Hondas go, middle displacement Hondas go, the CBR650F, solid choice.